Well, that was quick. Let's say hello. And put a stone on the board. And let's toggle the coordinates on and see what the Komi is. Half-pointed Komi, okay. So I get the first move, and my opponent, who's 10Q, has to overcome the Komi. Well, has to overcome that one stone without the help of Komi. So I can do a Kobayashi over here. Yeah, normally they approach the corner first. But he's building, I'm building. It's all good, right? So what's the thing to do? This is a very large enclosure. And this is a very large jump. I got to attach here and see which way he wants to enclose. He can push me into the corner or push me out to the side. He pushes me out, okay. And then at about here, I guess. Okay, he doesn't care. I should enclose this corner too. Yeah, now let's connect. Is he going to be able to cut me apart? Let's see. Yeah, if I go here and he cuts, then I can turn, but it's 2 liberties to 2 liberties, and it's his turn. So, in fact, to do something a little different here. So I go here, he pushes, I block, he can cut here. So I go here, he pushes, I have to keep extending. Maybe I can do something with these stones later. Looks like I need to rescue these first. So maybe that large knight jump there was too large. But he's going to let me connect. How nice. Can I push my luck? I go here. And no, I need to connect. He is on the 4th line over here, but it's not the whole side, and I still have a Hane here. If he pushes and I block, that's okay. This is protected, and if he cuts here, I can Atari. So if I had a stone here, for example, that would be connected on both sides. Okay, so he's let's jump out. Let's take the other side. Interesting. So he says, I wonder if he's trying to kill this group. Shall we first make a little shape over here, then jump out over here? So I go here, he pushes in, I go here, he pushes from this side, and it disconnects me. So this only works when this is a connection here. If I go here and he pushes in and I connect, pushes up, block, turns. I guess I have to connect. Yep, I've been running into a number of good players here on PandaNet. So if I go here, just to keep my stones together, he pushes, I block. He goes in here, I can cut him off. So this does make one eye for me here. Okay, switch topics. I want to respond to the hit and jump out over here. He's jumping out over there. That's interesting. So if I play here, he'll try and cut me off again. I can tell. I can predict. So maybe I ignore this, come back to this later. Let's push here. This would make a second eye for me if he doesn't connect. So that would be nice. Then go here, make some shape and keep him low on this side. Although it's not really low, he's on the fourth line, so he's got a good situation there. Okay, do I have a second eye? If he goes here, I block here. This looks like eye shape. If he goes here, I go here. This looks like eye shape. So I think I have that eye. Can I, what's the best way to go after this group in the center, which is disconnected from everything? Okay, he doesn't care so much about the center, I guess. Well, maybe he will give himself give himself a target to run to. I guess it's his idea. Go ahead and kick here. Okay, first we will play back here. Yeah, and then since he throws in the middle, let's cut him off. He just likes to throw in. He likes to throw in. So we chase with the knight's move. He pushes, I block. Pushes, I block. I don't know why he's trying to rescue those two stones. So you think he's got some clever Tsuji. So I go here. Does that help him? He pushes here, I block. He still can't play here. I don't think that helps him. He has to come back and fix here, or I get an eye. Well, maybe it's not a problem. Maybe it's not a problem. So if he keeps pushing me, I will capture not only these two stones, but also these. So If I just extend up, or I could play the knight's move here again. Here, here. Yeah. Here. This is connected. I guess he can go after this stone, huh? Tari extend, Tari connect, or Tari down, I get more liberties. So yeah, I'm connecting here. Can cut here, and he's got 2 liberties, so he connects. I'll connect. And he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 liberties versus what? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I go here, maybe. Connect across. Yeah, I'm just connecting. Don't know why he's doing all of this. Yeah, when he Ataris me here, goes down to 3 liberties. Maybe he's just going to sacrifice it. So this is an Atari. He really kept persistently going after that, didn't he? And now this group is in trouble too in the center here. He chased me. He chased me into the center, which causes him trouble with this group. Okay. If I take this side, he extends and I follow, he can connect up over here. Can clamp, see which way he wants to run. Or maybe I should stop messing with this. I mean, I'm alive on all sides. How about I just connect? And he's got to play another move pretty soon if he doesn't want to lose all of this. And then we'll just take this territory here, and this here, and this here. And then maybe come down here to extend. I don't know why he placed a stone in the middle of my stones and then thought he could run it out. Well, he is thinking now, Mr. Tenkyu Sangoro. Okay, it's a reasonable move. So like I said here, let's first poke around in this area. Oh, he doesn't care. Okay. It is small to take those stones. I will protect here. So yeah, he didn't like me getting all this area. But now he's got another group. Okay, I have to be careful of that throw-in. If I Hane, he's got the throw-in here, so because he's got the stone on this side. Okay, so go this way. this way and stay on top. Okay, yeah, I do need to be careful and make some territory, don't I? What's a way to make territory? There's here. 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 Let's see if he ever wants to defend. Ah, he does want to defend. Aha. Okay, I can Atari this stone. And so I run up here. If he turns here, I take. If he goes here, I connect. Yeah. If he Atari's here, I go down. Oh, actually, he turns here and I take. He takes this stone. I was thinking somehow taking would give this stone an extra liberty, but it doesn't. It doesn't. So he turns, I turn, he connects. Well, let's connect this way first. Okay, let's capture all those stones too. So that was a nice reduction on this side. Now let's come back over here. Jump out. Probably should play a move here. Give myself a little base. And I can turn here as well. So got a little territory here. He has this side. Hane's here and here. Jumping out over here. Taking these stones. Yeah. I respect that. So the question is, can I get something against these stones here? The normal move you play is like this. Then you have one here. It connects, you go here. Let's see what he does. Maybe I should have just pushed. So yeah, if he goes there, I disconnect. I've got 1, 2, 3 liberties, and he has 3 liberties. So just turn this into a forcing move, I guess. I disconnect. He's still got 3 liberties. Okay, he connected there. So I can play there. I can play here. Clamp. If I clamp, then he'll probably just connect. I don't know what's bigger. I think I'll turn first and then take this stone. Well, if he's going to do that, here, I still want to capture this stone. Atari here would take this stone. So he fixes here, here, here. Let's jump out here. Reduce what he's trying to do over here. If I push in, he pushes. I Atari. He could Atari. Let's connect. You can Atari this and extend. So he extends first. So let's just link up these stones and give myself this territory along the bottom here. That's an interesting place to put a stone, I think, because maybe it connects here, maybe it connects here. It says no connecting there, so we'll connect back here then. Yep, I will connect there. Gotta cut here. Yeah, okay, so we fixed that. Then just extend here, I guess. Link these stones up. Atari here, or what's he doing? He's doing a monkey jump kind of thing. So if I go here and he runs the wrong way, I can go here. So then I sacrifice a stone here. Again, if he runs the wrong way, I will... Actually, it's not so easy, is it, if he runs the wrong way? If I go here and he cuts... If I go here and he runs the wrong way and I extend up, he cuts me off here and I'm down to 1 liberty and he has 2. Well, I don't like that. I go here. I can maybe cut him off by linking underneath here. So he goes that way. Now I go here, he cuts. It's still not an Atari. I just want it to be an Atari. Can't get it. I cannot make that work. That's forcing. He has to connect if he wants to save those stones. Then I can go here. Now I've got this peep. Or this one. So there's an Atari. He connects. And he's got 2 liberties, so can't actually capture anything there. Looks a little shaky, but I don't actually gain anything. So, biggest points then. Here, Okay, this is no longer cut off, so there's no longer a point. These are already captured. A little bit here I can take, I guess. How about the honey underneath here? After he fixes and I fix, he has to play another move, so do I. I guess it works out about the same. He played there first, but I have 2 liberties and he has 1. So I go here, he goes here, I take, and I've got, and then he can descend and make me fill, and then he can go here, and I have 2 liberties. And it's my turn. Yeah, I can play this. He had to respond here first, I thought. 1, 2, 3 versus 2. So we can turn here, I'll go here. Okay, let's see, I can push it a little bit, but maybe I'll just take this. Don't want to get, yeah, 2 liberties to 1. 1 liberty to none. So he sealed me off there. Maybe that makes up for a little bit for what happened here. I could play here. I get Hane here. Just connect and you'll be fine. Guess I can make maybe some extra points in here. This is, I guess, alive. Yeah, let's stay all connected over here. Okay, poke in here. Make a point there. Don't really know where we stand. At what point should I play here at B19? That's like 1 point. Okay, he's playing inside. Let's cut it off. Ah, I can't cut it off. Interesting. So I go here. Maybe I can cut it off. I go here first. Threaten to take this stone. Then he can save this stone. Yeah, but if he saves that stone, then I can cut this one off. Yeah, he's really got instincts for these moves that make things awkward for me. So I wonder if this honey here does anything. I mean, this Atari. There is an Atari there. Yeah, it gets that stone. Okay, so honey underneath. He blocks. I connect. He has to connect. So this is Sente. So this is 1 point, not cente. Push in here, I guess. Okay, we'll keep pushing. Maybe that wasn't cente because the turn here is cente because he has to connect, keep this group connected. This is cente because he has to connect there. I think, actually, maybe it wasn't. So he pushes in here, I just connect. Atari and extend. And this group here has 1, 2. Maybe I can take away some liberties of this group and then make this Atari work. Atari extend, Atari connect extend, and he's got 1, 2, 3 liberties. So I need to get rid of this liberty here too. Yeah, and he fixed it. Okay. So this does not do anything. This one. Keeps him from taking a point there. And here. So if I turn here, he will fill in. And let's see, I can play here. Yeah, I don't see a problem with that. Okay, maybe should play some of these Ataris here, huh? Is that threatening anything? He can't go here. He can play here, I'll take. He can play here. I'll connect. He can throw in here. Take, throw in. Let's just go ahead and take these. Throw in, take, Atari, connect. That's what I was thinking. Okay, so he fixed that one. Let's see if he needs to fix this here. Atari, extend, and it'll be 2 versus 2. Yeah, he fixes. It'll be 3 versus 2. Okay, I can Atari here. Yeah, liberties on both sides, so it's not going. Okay, we set up a bamboo joint here, which I can make a point off of if he doesn't poke in here. So he poked in there. And then this extension here. Yeah. Good point. I have to stop him from curling around there. So, yeah, he's got a whole bunch of stones here. that don't make any territory. So his territory is here and here. So I think I've got it covered. And here. Okay, but I have to not die. So if I go here and he blocks, or he cuts rather, then I can take. So this is a safe move to play. Give me a little I shape here. And just catch this in a ladder. I descend, he descends. I follow, he turns, I connect. He might cut here. Okay, I connect. And he cuts. And I can follow. So when I go here, he won't be able to connect. So I can connect. So he's got 3 liberties, and I have an I here, and then I here. on friggin' believable. What's going on here? I go here. He can't connect. So I can't split like I want to. I can't connect like I want to. Oh, I'm connected to this side. I can split. Yeah, just make an I. For a second I thought I was still disconnected and this was down to... so I go here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties. And an I. And I'll be threatening to take here to give myself an extra liberty here. So we get Atari here. He takes. If I connect here, then he's got 2 moves, and either one runs him out of liberties. So it becomes a giant Seki. Well, that's not the result I wanted, but maybe it's good enough. Just connect. Otherwise, it turns into a Ko, which I don't know if I have any great moves to make a Ko with. So I connect. It's his turn. He can't move this stone. He can move these here or here, and then I take. I'm surrounded on the outside, but I have 3 liberties. I just can't... well, actually, maybe even I can Atari him. If I just connect. I've got 3 liberties, yeah. That's the key point. So let's go ahead and take it. In case there was any doubt. I go here, he goes there, I still have a liberty. Yeah, so I go here and he can't move here and he can't move here. So there's a group with 2 eyes. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stones inside. That was probably unnecessary, but I'll pass soon. Oh, I wanted to play this move. K9 is a point. For both sides. And he got it. Yeah, that would have been a better move than T19, because T19 was not a point. Let's pass. Unknown server error. Okay, let's fix these. This is dead. This is dead. These are dead. These are dead. This is dead. Okay, and we got it. Looks correct to me. He's clicked done. Let's click done. and won by 16 points. So yeah, that capture, that's almost the winning margin was almost the same as the number of points I captured. Well, I took a look at the game with Katago and Sabaki, and the computer evaluation is up here. You can see it was some back and forth at the beginning, and then I sort of take over and I'm winning the rest of the way. When it's down here at the bottom, that's with me winning. And it's interesting that my opponent never really got above the halfway point here, so it was even up to this point. But then I guess I had the advantage after that. I did add back 6.5 points of Comey for white, so at the end I just won by 10 points. But let's go through this a little bit. So the first interesting point is I've set up a Kobayashi. And a common way to approach it is to play here. It's white's turn. And just try and approach this corner and try and keep this from growing out of hand. The computer is brave and wants to play here, although this is what the in the traditional Kobayashi you would pincer this stone, maybe a move out here, and then try and or maybe here. Try and prove that this stone can't run out that easily. Maybe even a tight pincer, because you have this high stone here for it to run into, and supposedly gives you an advantage in the fight. But the computer is fearless. Anyway, he played here, so this is not as good as either of those moves. I mean, the computer thinks both those moves are playable and good for white. Or I'm just about even, but this is where he starts to give the advantage to me. Now he makes a big move here, and I immediately attached here. The computer would have played here, interestingly, just enlarging this moyo. But I attached here. This was one of the candidate moves that the computer had, so this was still okay. But I did make a mistake coming up right here. Yeah, I should take the 2-point jump from these two stones. The way I played it, these can actually get cut apart. And I was just lucky, I guess, that he didn't play the strongest moves. If we step forward, this was a good start to separate these stones. And I pulled back, and then he pushed. And then, I just pulled up here, turned here. The computer would allow these stones to be cut and even sacrifice these stones. So I just thought this was interesting. It has to sacrifice these stones. This is what I didn't want to do. But you get a lot of strength here if we follow this through. There's a cut there. You get this in sente. And then white takes the stone, and then you can jump out here. If he pushes, you play there. So you're out, and you've reduced this area that white was trying to build at the cost of 3 stones total, these 2 plus 1 over here, and giving him a larger corner. So apparently that's a decent trade for black. So that's the way the computer's recommending I should play that. I was trying to hold on to these stones, so I turned here, and I was really expecting him to push up. I guess I didn't look at that. Turns into some kind of crazy fight. The computer said that's still okay for me if he pushes. It likes this idea of turning here rather than simply connecting. In a way, this after it connected there, I felt like I needed to connect. But this does connect in a way. If he were to push here, you could block, and you're connected here. If he turns on these 2 stones, well, you could build a wall on the outside here while sacrificing these stones once again. So that is all okay. Let's see, how would the computer play after this? It would recommend white hane on this side, and then you get to push down and get to really jump into this area, and then a stone out here protects this push and cut. And you sacrifice this stone and connect over here. And this is good for black. So that's how the computer would play that. I just connected simply, and it's still okay for me. So we play some moves, and then the next point is here. Yeah, he dived in I was just trying to make a living shape here. This does not have an eye down here. So maybe he has one eye here, but it's and he's trying to surround me with this stone, but it's I think just one stone is not enough to surround me, and he had to place it really far away. But it is something to watch out for, and it made me concerned. Now, my first instinct was to push here, and this gives me an eye here, but I was worried he would push in, and then if I blocked, he would push in here, and then I'm cut apart, and I think that looks dangerous for me. But the computer points out that I don't block there, I just connect solidly here, and then these stones can't really push in and separate me. They can push in, but I can connect. And so it's not doing, these two stones are not doing as much harm as I thought. So I could have played the way I first wanted to, and then I get some more stones on this side, as well as I can run out this way. So reducing his area over here. Interesting, I thought. Okay, but I just blocked here so he couldn't push in any further. He pulled back, and I got into some more fights. I'm slowly giving back. Oh, I still have the advantage here, but I in the next few moves I start to give it back. I'm playing a little too slowly here. So, for example, I played here and just trying to live, make another eye or jump out. The computer's saying, don't worry so much about that. Jump out here and destroy white's potential in this area. So as we go through this section, I'm kind of making some slow moves here, just trying to guarantee my life, and that's where he gets back into the game. So this is pretty close to even. And right here, yeah, this is approaching that turning point where I take over. So here I just played this move, just trying to connect back here. And he responded with this move, which was kind of weird. So first of all, the computer says I should play here. Don't worry about connecting these groups so much as enlarging this area. So that makes sense. And then after this move, it says white can reduce me here by playing here. And this is a way for white to have a even game, basically. But instead he played in the middle. Let's see, so I played here, and then he tried to run this stone out. And it's still close to even. I'm just trying to capture that stone. And then here, this really didn't help his cause, this Hane down here. And then he played here. I connect. And now I'm pretty solid. Let's see, he went here, and I came out. Yeah, and at that point, I just have this big advantage, which I managed to keep. It's about a 10 to 12 point advantage that I keep for the rest of the game. And yeah, because these stones are not going anywhere. And in fact, as he tries to live, as he struggles to live with these stones, my advantage shoots up. So I think at some point here, yeah, it was this point. So I've surrounded these stones and captured them. And if I play the best move here, which is to jump out, I'm winning by 40 points. Now I only won at the end by 10 points. So I gave away 30 points in the rest of the game. That was pretty shocking. But I'm keeping this big advantage through most of this part of the game. And what I thought was interesting here is that, yeah, we've moved on a lot. Let's see, I could jump here, or I could do this peep here. The computer's been suggesting these two moves for a long time, and I've been just playing elsewhere. And I still have like a 30-point lead if I play those moves, but I'm playing these kind of endgame moves. I was feeling like just trying to wrap the game up, I guess. And this point, still winning by 35 points. Yeah, so we're still this is a move I should play. And then as we race forward, I think around here. Oh yeah, it wants me to peep in here. That's an interesting move. And then winning by about 20 points here. So I've given back points slowly, step by step. I'm giving away points, but still keeping a winning edge. I guess just playing it safe too much. So this goes on, and then here, yeah, we're down to that 10-point lead. So I'm giving away all of my points that I had. That 40-point lead is turned into a 10-point lead, which I have a 10-point lead for the rest of the game at least. But there are a couple of other interesting points here. I think this one, yeah, I mishandled the corner here. So I played here, and then he went back, and then I realized I needed to do something to stop him from coming in here. And yeah, eventually I end up playing this move, and he jumps in here, and he gets a lot of stones in here and reduces his corner quite a bit. Although I still have the lead, so he's played some slow moves too elsewhere. But the best way to handle this is not to bop here, but to push in here, threaten to cut him off. So it's recommending he play here, and then I cut him off. That's the way the computer would play it. If I push here and he tries to connect back, well, then I can play this stone. He Ataris, and then I can Atari. Let's show that sequence. If he went here, could go on this side, and if he tries to run in, then I connect solid. So those stones are dead. And if he tries to cut me off here, I can go to this side. The main point is to get this move with Sente. So these two stones are killed. He can take here. I mean, they're not killed. They're in danger of being killed. And then I can solidly block like this. So that's a way to keep that corner a little better. Okay, but he ran in, and then the next point is this one. I think, yeah, so what did I play? I just connected over here. This is a computer sequence. I think I'll play these moves out and see if you can figure out what the computer is doing here. So plays here, throws in here. Maybe that's a clue as to what's going on. Okay, peeps over there, plays a diagonal move there, extends there, and now it gives me a 100-point lead. Do you see what's gone on? Do you see what's happened? Well, I mean, I marked it. This entire group is dead. It has only one eye over here. If you look at this side, this is a false eye, this is a false eye, which means this eye is false. And without me playing any more moves at all. If he tries to make an eye here, I can stop him by pushing in. And similarly, if he tries to make an eye over here, it looks like I can stop him pushing in here, maybe playing here. So the only place he can make eyes is over here, and then with these two stones inside, that there's only one eye there. So yeah, that's over a 100-point lead. Now that stayed on the board, that idea, for a long time. Let's see, I'll go here and let's go forward. Yeah, well, we played all of those moves. I could still have thrown in all the way up to this point. And then here, finally, he's got a way to live here. So this move here, the computer's saying it's still worth playing, but it's no longer a 100-point move. It's now a 50-point move. So I guess I can attack here, but maybe get something with the counterattack. I don't know how that works out. And then, well, let's go on forward. Here's an example where I try to throw in here, and it no longer works because he can block now. And he gets two eyes. There's an eye here and an eye here. So that's okay for him. Still winning for me, but you know, I no longer a 100-point win. So I think that's it. I went through to the end of the game after that. Yeah. So I end up winning by 10 points. Anyway, fun game. Hope you guys enjoyed that. And I'll see you next time. Bye now.